Someone is in Seoul to give this city with traditional styles and romantic vibes a proper look around. Her name is Susu, a big-name Chinese Wanghong with 10 million followers on her travel-focused Weibo Channel, China's social media platform. No more trips that please your eyes only. Roll up your sleeves and experience Seoul's famous attractions firsthand. Let's check out Susu's Seoul adventures that are exciting, rough, elegant and majestic, all at the same time in pursuit of her own taste. A street of Seoul filled with bright sunshine. Today's first schedule. By the way, Susu, your outfit today stands out, as if you got your dress code. 1 hour ago, Susu visited the Enlightenment Age Boutique, a must-visit place in Ikseondong. In Korea, wearing the dresses set in the former stage of Seoul, Kyungsung is now trending. Now, a lot of foreigners are using a rental service on the dresses of the Enlightenment Age, like wearing hanbok, Korean traditional clothes. Ready to change into a modern girl of Kyungsung? Welcome to Kyungsung Fashion Show. Shall we take a look? Having changed the outfit, Susu is now on the street. Like any Korean youth, she goes on a visit to Ikseondong. There are a lot of charming photo zones and the alleys. For fun, she's doing a tarot card readings a while. What kind of fortune is out indeed? The reading says, it'll be the best in the future. Is something good going to come during the trip? Having focused on the tarot cards, starts to get a little hungry. Bungeoppang that she's been watching a while ago catches her eyes. It's a mini bungeoppang, popular for its one bite size. So, satisfied with the appetite, Susu is now again on sightseeing. It seems like an art museum, but here we can do some special activities. The first, Korean Chopsticks Gallery. Various works based on one theme, chopsticks, are really appealing. Chopsticks bought as a special gift for the president's official overseas trip are also made in this gallery. Here we can not only appreciate the chopsticks, but also make them by ourselves. Susu is moving over for the activity. First, she decides which chopsticks to make, then she tries to make one. After checking the right size that fits to Susu's hands, finally the work begins. Marking the sections to color from the part that will be touching the mouth, she colors the chopsticks with her favorite colors.
DIY 一个属于自己的，我觉得这个还蛮有意义的。比如可以把它送给自己喜欢的人，这样的话，他每次吃东西都会想到你。
While making chopsticks, Susu's suddenly wondering about something.
那我要问一下老师，就是因为这边有各种各样的筷子嘛，就是比如说韩国的跟中国的有什么不太一样呢？
한국 젓가락은 아무래도 테이블이 중국보다는 작잖아요. 그러다 보니까 조금 더 작게 되어 있고, 근데 중국 젓가락 같은 경우에는 테이블이 굉장히 크기 때문에 그래서 더 많이 더 멀리 가야 되기 때문에 길이감이 한국보다 조금 더 길어요.
By the size of the table and the ways of putting the chopsticks, Korean chopsticks and Chinese chopsticks are different in the size and shape. The experience gets much more interesting after knowing the differences. Well, shall we look at the output now?
What's your name?
Yeah, Sue. 就是这么的特别的呢。
Korean and Chinese together. Beautiful chopsticks with an Eastern beauty inside are here. After making one-of-a-kind chopsticks, Susu crossed a river and visited Gangnam again. Trails and parks along the riverside compass us here in Gangnam. The reason Susu visited this place is because there's a flower market right here. By the way, why is Susu here at Flower Market with these young fabulous streets of Gangnam alongside?
然后呢，这次呢，除了你刚才说到的那些东西以外，有没有什么就是说其他的呢？还有什么其他的吗？
因为刚好来到这边呢是韩国的秋天嘛，那个各个地方我都特别喜欢逛他们的当地市场呀、花卉市场呀，所以就是说看能不能去看看韩国这边的秋天的花展之类的有没有，我想去逛一逛、看一看。
了解一下韩国的花卉文化。
对。
没呀。
Warmly welcomed by colourful aromatic flowers, Susu is so into market sightseeing. She seems to be very excited to find her favourite flower.
还有薰衣草，还有我最喜欢的向日葵。
After a short sightseeing, Susu moves on to flower culture experience. Among various activities, she decided to make flower box today, which is popular for its portability. Following the explanation of the instructor, Susu starts to make the flower box. First, put the foam boards cut into the size of the box. Then make length of the flowers even and stick them inside the box.
Here? 네.
Not being able to find the right place for the flowers and spinning the box here to there, Susu hesitates a few times. After that, she somehow skillfully completes the flower box. Now she seems like she fully recovered her confidence.
너무 잘 만들었죠?
It's a bit clumsy, but it's made from the heart. A lovely work, telling the romance from Susu's experience at Flower Market is born now. Leaving Yangjaedong, romantic place with the flowers, seeking for another scent, we're moving on to another Seoul inside Seoul. Now we're at Usadan-gil, which is full of hidden attractions in Itaewon. It looks like an ordinary residential area at a glance, but taking a closer look, we can find out the signs of various different colours. Nowadays, young artists aging between 20 and 30 are gathering here, and because that many unique experiences are available here, people are visiting this place. To appreciate the charm of Usadan-gil, Susu visits a small workshop. A perfume workshop representing Usadan-gil. Here, where one can make one's own perfume that will be long remembered, Susu is waiting to meet her scent. What would her perfume be like?
哇，我们现在要开始了，老师要来教我从这么多里面的香水里面选到适合我的。啊，老师会在上面做记号。
As it affects the overall scent of the perfume, Susu carefully chooses the scents.
Repeat.
这个是很清新的小橘子的味儿。
It isn't that easy to find the scent of her taste.
Yeah.
打个勾。OK。这个是什么味道？
제라늄 향이에요.
前还行吧，味道有一点点的怪啊，鼻子要失明了。
With the help of the instructor, the last scent-finding mission is complete. So now she's going to put 3 scents that she chose into the cylinder, following a rate. There's no room for error. From the first, second, and last scents, Susu moves them into a cylinder in a serious posture.
终于完成了，耶！这个要搅拌吗？搅拌一下，闻一下。闻一闻。
Luckily, it seems like she's found the scent of her taste, right?
新的香水。
After moving the perfume again into the small bottle, it's done.
行。哇，很精细的一个。完成了。哇，好好看！你看，这是它的 logo。
Susu tries the scent for the last time. The perfume she made will be processed through 2 weeks of aging and will contain perfect Susu scents. This scent makes us want to smell it repeatedly.
哇，我的香水好了。
Susu's special trip to Seoul following the scent.
感觉整个城市都是我的，因为全是我的味道，这个房间也全是我的味道。耶，魔法香水完成！
Another must-do activity when you visit Seoul is making a ring using Hangul. Here, you can make unique accessories using Korean language. On social media, this workshop is already hot. Susu herself made a reservation to visit here. After finishing the design, fix the accessory and tied the front and the back with the soldering, and it's done.
终于搞好了，好难哦。
The finished accessory has to get sanded for tidying up the rough surface. If it misses the sanding, impurities will drop off, so it's a necessary process.
香。
너무 이뻐요.
真的很好看。이뻐요.
It is another present that can't be replaced by anything. Susu gets another page of memory to be remembered for a long, long time. Different from ordinary accessories, Naka rings have their own luxurious color, so it's now trending through the youth with strong characters.
접착제를 드릴 거예요. 접착제가 이렇게 점토로 되어 있는데 보라색에 어울리는
First, put a clay adhesive into the ring mold, and then using a preset, you just have to put the naka onto the mold. It's super simple to make even for the butterfingers, so it's a huge trend.
对，颜色的话可以我自己随便挑我喜欢的，对吧？
Each naka piece has its own color and shape, and finding that piece matching the taste is another fun point.
时间和精力。我觉得就是自己做一个戒指的话会比较有意义。如果说能够帮自己喜欢的人再做一个的话，就更有意义了，因为它比较的独一无二。
Now you have to dry the ring for a day. How is it? With the delicate gloss and the luxurious color, I can already feel the Korean elegance.
然后做完之后呢，非常的有成就感，因为所有的颜色组合。
Making a naka ring with shimmering beauty, Susu had another special moment in Seoul. Another place to visit to experience the real Seoul. Here, we can learn Korean traditional martial arts. It's a place called Taekwondo Experience Center. Well known for a unique activity, this place is highly popular among tourists.
태권도 한번 해보시겠어요?
我可以试一下。
Holding the Taekwondo uniform, Susu now really feels like she's come to the Taekwondo homeland, Korea. A little later, we can see Susu standing in a white Taekwondo uniform.
我是不是有一点跆拳道的样子？怎么样？
어떻게 그렇게 만든 거 아니고요?
哦，这个好尴尬，吸错了。我以为系上美美的蝴蝶结，结果这个不是的。
Susu ties the white belt, which symbolizes she's a beginner. The way the belt is tied really matters, and it makes a difference in the appearance of the uniform, so there's a specific way to tie it. Now, the Taekwondo class has begun.
준비! 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷.
Susu relaxes her tense and repeats after the master's command.
발차기 준비!
Following the hand skills, now it's kick time. However, it's clearly harder than she expected. But her face looks like a real Taekwondo master. Susu seriously learns how to kick, just more serious than anyone else in the gym. Finally, the first session is over.
哦，我觉得整个人就是挥霍那么上来。
Susu is full of smiles, a heart for mutual encouragement and cheer. I guess this would be the Taekwondo spirit.
자, 그럼 지금부터 저희 같이 격파를 해볼 건데, 자, 내 뒤에 가서 앉아주세요.
Finally, the last getaway to the Taekwondo skill, smashing pine boards. Before learning it, hilarious demonstrations are done for the students.
자, 차렷.
Let's show our abilities today.
격파 준비! 자, 격파!
Susu seriously challenges to the smashing, and the result is a clear success.
这是魔法奖，好开心啊！其实我力气很大，因为我蹲过。 哇，这里太酷了吧！哦，안녕하세요。所以我可以在这里学打鼓吗？
Susu intends to dive deep into Nanta's appeal today. Nanta, meaning badly hitting something, is a performance based on Korean traditional melody.
Have you ever seen any the Korean drums performance?
耶，我之前就是看过乱打秀，然后呢就觉得那个节奏特别酷，然后整场的氛围也特别的好，一直想学，没有机会。
Oh, okay. So today I teach you Korean.
哇
Okay?
，cool！
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's the biggest feature of Nanta, to make every Korean rhythm using a drum and a drumstick.
I teach you with music.
Adding K-pop music, everyone can easily learn how to Nanta. Today the class will be done with BTS's Idol.
Your side.
Following enthusiastic teaching, Susu gets into the world of Nanta. Still a bit awkward for her, but soon this awkward feeling vanishes and she beats the drum enthusiastically.
셋, 넷.
Susu gradually gets into the rhythm of buzzy Korean sounds.
셋, 넷. 셋, 넷.
Now Susu's performance has become very plausible. Even the instructor compliments her.
그다음에 your left side legs like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your body and little bit down.
Little bit down. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
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 老师好 crazy.
Yeah. And from the beginning. Let's go.
Following the song, Susu feels the rhythm. Susu continuously plays the drums without pause, following the command and the music. Now she's really a coherent whole with teacher and makes buzzing Nanta performances. The class is already heading towards the middle, while Susu excitedly beats the drum. As the performance gradually becomes familiar, the sight is reaching its peak. Susu goes into overdrive till the end. It's like watching a performance rather than a class. Though she's just warmed up, the class is already over.
Teacher good, student good.
Susu continuously appreciates the instructor. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye to the instructor. The last day of the trip today, Susu is going to feel glamorous nightscapes of Seoul much closer.
哇，想要看首尔夜景的话，我们当然首选的就是首尔夜晚的观光大巴。所以呢，大叔叔要带你们去看一看首尔漂亮的夜景。我们现在就去坐巴士吧。
The way to outlandishly enjoy the nightscapes of Seoul. We can get on the Seoul City tour bus, crossing the very centre of Seoul. Whenever you find out these bus stops installed at the main attractions of Seoul, you can use them. After a short wait, the bus is finally here. The door opens and Susu gets on the bus, excited. Today, the Seoul City tour bus that she's going to use is this one, the bus passing through the city centre and the ancient palace. It's the core line that circles the main attractions, including Dongdaemun, Myeongdong and Sindangdong. Now riding on this bus, Susu will be surrounded by the nightscapes of Seoul's main attractions that she hasn't been during this travel. It would be quite different from that of the daytime.
Wow! 等会儿怎么样？承包了整个巴士的感觉。一会儿呢，我们承包了整个巴士，一会儿呢就要坐着这个双层巴士、观光巴士去看首尔的夜景。我很喜欢观光巴士。
The bus departs and Seoul Nightscape tour begins. Seoul's nightscape surrounds this roofless double-decker. The street itself is already romantic, but with the nightscape, it's fantastic. While Susu is taking some pictures, National Treasure number 1, Sungnaemun, appears. We cannot but admire its beautiful figure. You can't say you've travelled to Seoul without seeing the nightscapes. Like a brilliant nightscape of Seoul, Susu's trip ends. Breaking from the sightseeing trip, Susu has enjoyed 5 full days seeking for her own taste. Why not take one more trip to Seoul full of unique experiences?